what's going on? This preacher. So, I don't know if y'all saw my shirt. So my trailer had broke. So I don't know exactly when it broke. It had to have broken within 120 miles. I say that because when I made my delivery this morning, and then last night, when I checked everything last night, everything was fine. All my tires, everything was good. This morning, everything was fine. Everything was good. I got to my delivery, and I gotta speed up. Okay. When I got to my delivery, I had to slide my tandems. I went back there, all my tires, everything was good. Delivery was finished. I slid my tandems back up. Everything was good. 120 miles to my pickup. I get to my pickup. They tell me what door to get into. I got to slide my tandems. I walk to release my pins, and I see my tire is bald on half of it, and it got wires coming out. I said, oh man, what happened? What went on? So I'm looking, I look down, my slack adjuster is hanging down. I'm like, man. So I get up under there, and when I get up under there, I see that my S-cam then broke. I'm like, man, ain't this something? So I crawled back, and I'm looking at my tire and everything, and that whole axle was kind of like turned in a little bit. I was like, man. So they come out there to do your red lines and stuff, right? You know how when they you unhook your emergency cable, they put the little red little lock there. He looked down because he finna put the chalk in front of my tire, but I'm down now, and he see the slack adjuster hanging down. He said, "Oh man, did that just happen?" I said, "Man, it had to happen on the way coming here because it was just fine." He's like, "Yeah, we ain't gonna be able to load you until you get it fixed, right?" And I said, which is understandable. I know some of y'all be like, "What? I never heard that before." Yeah, I just been to Budweiser. Budweiser came around, and then they looked at the tire one time, right? And my tire had some rubber off of it. Budweiser told me I gotta get that fixed before they load you. I said, I'll take it back to TA when I get finished. It just happened to me on my way up here. I tell you, that was a big ordeal. That took 45 minutes to straighten out. So then they was like, the shipping manager was like, "Well, okay, so you gonna go there?" I said, "Listen, I already called them. They got the tire. I'm just waiting on this finish so I can go, because they said that there's only one truck in the shop now." I showed him on the phone when I called TA. He said, "Okay." They went ahead and loaded me, and I was able to go to TA and get another tire put on. So that didn't happen to me before. So it wasn't like it's this. But then I don't blame them too, because they looking at this slack adjuster, then they looking at the time, and they like, "No, you got some trailer problems," you know. And I'm like, cool. Said, if somebody gonna come out here to fix it, they could come out here and fix it. So then I said, I called around, but nobody was able to come out and fix it, right? But there was a shop. What you talking about? Rosnet Parts and Service. It's a trailer repair and trunk shop. Okay? That's why I went. They also have mobile, but they didn't have nobody available to leave the shop. But their shop was 17 miles away. So then they was like, well, if you can get everything fixed by 4 o'clock, then we can load you. At that time, it was like 150. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try, but I don't know for sure. He said, well, as of right now, we're going to go ahead and just cancel the slope. So I called the broker. I took pictures of everything. I let them know, hey, they refused to trailer because the slack adjuster was hanging. The slack adjuster was hanging almost to the ground. It really was. So I was trying to look for some stuff. I got about this, like some bungee cords and stuff. I ain't had nothing but some tape. I got all 3 different types of tape. I got electrical tape, I got the gray duct tape, and I got the Gorilla tape, the real thick tape. So I took some duct tape and I had moved the slack adjuster up, and then I had wrapped it around so it doesn't hang, so it won't drag on the ground. So then I go to the shop. I make it to the shop, and we checking everything out. Check out the brakes and the drums. 2 tires was no good on that side. It was scraped, so half of the inside tire was all ate up and wires was coming out, and then the other tire, the edge of that tire was all ate all up too. So I'm like, man, okay, well, I need 2 tires. Now I keep a spare behind my cab, my sleeper cab, right? So okay, it's just gonna be like 1 tire. I'll just get 1 tire because I already got a spare tire, right? And it's a new tire, but it's the cheapest new tire that they have. It's not a steer tire, but it's the cheapest tire that they got. It's like an all-purpose tire. I talked about this before in one of my videos a couple years ago, that I get these tires. It's all-purpose. You can use it for a steer, you can use it for the drive, you can use it for a trailer. Now, it's not something that you want to keep on your steers, and it's definitely not something that you want to keep on your drives. But you can keep it on your trailers. But it's just a cheap tire. It's like $400 and it's new. I didn't have problems before getting a used tire, right? You buy a used tire, but I just buy a used tire just in case the tire go out on the road. Yeah, I didn't done that before. I got a used tire from the TA. Paid $250 for it. A good used tire. So I thought. They go to put it on, and it had a puncture from a nail in it. It was leaking air. So they had to take the tire back off. They had to patch the tire so that was an extra $20 for the tire patch. And then I was able to use it again. But so I just get the cheapest new tire that I can, right? Because even if I have to use it for a drive, I'm just going to use it until I get me to a place that has a drive, or get me back to my house where I have some new drive tires in, so I can use it to get home. When I get home, I just throw the tire on the catwalk, strap it up, take it to my tire guy, have him switch it over, and put that tire back in my spare. That's what I just normally do, right? So anyway, so I had the tire. So I'm under the trailer, learning how to do it, right? Even though my physical stuff, it hurts, but in a pinch, if I have to do it and just be hurt after I do it, so be it. But at least I know how to do it. To change out the S-cam. It needed a whole new S-cam. So the whole S-cam that connects to the slack adjuster, it needed all of that. Slack adjuster and everything was fine, but it needed the whole slack adjuster kit and everything. It was $121 for the slack adjuster kit, and then the S-cam was $75, right? So basically $200 for the parts. So he's fixing that. While I'm under there, I look to the left, and on the passenger side now, because this what happened on the driver's side, I look at the passenger side, my outside tire looked like a race tire. Like all the rubber basically gone, and wires is hanging out, all of that one too. And he like, wow, man, it really shifted your axle. So because your axle is going to the right a little bit from it. I'm like, yeah, he said, so it was like my tires just were scrubbing. Instead of rolling straight, they rolled to the side and it ate up all that tread. Right? Now the inside tire was fine, nice and meaty. I got both of those tires at the same time. I don't know if I made a video when I had bought both of those tires, but I had bought both of those tires because before my slack adjusters was bad and I had to get brand new slack adjusters. He said, yeah, I see the slack adjuster stuff is good. I said, yeah, I replaced the 2 S-cams when I did those 2 slack adjusters, but they told me that the S-cam and everything was good. On this one, on the driver's side, I didn't have to replace those. Well, I had to replace that one. So I'm like, man, so now I had to buy 2 trailer tires on top of everything else too, right? Because I only had one. So I said, well, okay, I'll just buy 1 trailer tire, you know, $5, $25, not a problem. No, I had to get 2 trailer tires plus the one that I had. That makes 3. Yeah. So I paid $1,050 for 2 trailer tires. I was like, man. I paid $200 in parts to fix the whole S-cam that broke. I didn't have to worry about that. I was like, man, ain't that something? Yeah. Then I had $300 in labor and shop fees and stuff. I'm like, dude, man. So I just came out the pocket almost $1,600 fixing this. I'm like, man. Yeah. So I came out the pocket $1,574.81 for everything. Woo! Plus, I lost my load paying me $2,500. Yep. I lost my load on a Friday. Yeah. So that's why I'm in. You may say, well, preacher, where you going? You driving, you don't got no load. I was up in Indiana. Like their places in Indiana. I highly recommend them, man. They're good. The dude got me in. They went from, man, I don't know, we can get you in today. Yeah, go ahead and just bring it. I'm like, okay, cool. And they got me in, they fixed me. They're cool. Rosnet Parts and Service. They had Terry Hoot, Indiana. Hoot is H-A-U-T-E. If I'm ever out in this area and I need something, I definitely would take my stuff to them, man. They're real good, man. They're real good. And they got parts there to fix it, which was good. They do everything with the trailer floors, sidewalls, everything with trailers. They fix trailers inside out, and they work on trucks too. They do truck repairs and stuff like that too. So that's good. So yeah, man, I'm like, man, the trailer broke down and I lost my load. So what I'm doing now is Dad had about 400 miles, about 425 miles. But like, why is your dad having 425 miles? Because it's Friday. By the time I got finished, it was 5:45 when I got finished, p.m. There are no loads at all. There wasn't no loads for 250 miles. No loads picking up later. I looked on Saturday. 250 miles. No loads. All the loads that was there. When I say no loads paying me any money. Right? The loads are just paying like $500, $600. They're only going like 200 miles, 300 miles, 149 miles. Not paying any money. But in Georgia, which I am 425 miles away, in Georgia, they have a load that I'm picking up that delivers Monday. It's going back to Florida, but hey, it's paying me $2,000. So I lost, well, if all the money together, I lost $2,100. But at least I can pick up me a load on Saturday that goes to Florida, and I'll still be home on Saturday. I make it there Saturday night. Still able to get my 34-hour reset in and deliver the load on Monday and still make like $2,000 for the week instead of $2,500. So yeah, man, it's just just one of those type of things. When you break down on the road out here, you don't have nobody to call. I'm the person. I don't have a company to call, but hey, I got this. No, I have to find a place. I have to find a shop. If I couldn't move, I would have had to call a mobile repair, but luckily I still could move. I just didn't have no brakes on that wheel because the air scan was hanging down, so it wasn't no brakes. So I had no brakes at all on that one wheel. But I also was empty too. So it's just one of those type of things. You got to take it as a loss. And I'm down that money. I'm physically down the $1,600. Physically down that. If I do the rate per mile now, including this in Deadhead, going back down to Florida where it delivers to, it's gonna put me down to $1.62, $1.63 a mile, somewhere around there. It's 2,000, and it was a total of 900 something miles. So that's $1. I'm sorry. So that's $1. No, it's because it's 2,000, right? 900, that's 1,000. That'd be $1.10. 2,000 now. So it's almost still $2. Yeah. I don't know. Whatever the math is. I'm sorry. My brain ain't working right. But it's 934 miles total.
1 mile, take the exit.
Total miles.
On the right to
from where I started from,
keep left.
picking up the load and getting to where the load is delivered to. At $2,000. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. That's all I can say. It is what it is, man. It's like, you know, so I guess that's like $2.10 a mile. So I think it's $2.10. Y'all correct me. 2,000 for like 924 miles. I think so. I think it's like $2.
Take the exit on the
but
right
anywho,
to US 41 South.
That's
keep
what
left.
I have to deal with, man. That's what I got to deal with. No through trucks. Federal Memorial Highway.
Keep left to US
Woo!
41 South.
Trucking, man. This is trucking. I've just been telling somebody else that's trying to get inside of trucking, trying to do this, start their own thing. I said, man, it's trucking. You can't compete on stuff, you know. You can get a breakdown, unexpected breakdown. I didn't think that within 120 miles it would eat up 3 tires like that. 3 tires. Now I don't have a spare. I don't have a spare tire.
1/4 mile. Be in the
The
right
only tires he had
then
up in there
keep
was
right to US 41 South.
some Michelin's and some
Keep
Bridgestones.
right to US 41 South. Then keep right.
So, and then those was $800
Keep
tires.
right to US 41 South.
You know, so I wasn't finna pay $800 tire for for a spare. I just wasn't finna do that. I just wasn't finna pay that because it was a drive tire that he had. The other tires I got was trailer tires, so that's why they was a little bit cheaper. But he just had a drive tire and he had the $1,000 steer tires. I wasn't finna have a $1,000 steer tire sitting on the back, and I wasn't finna have an $800 drive tire sitting on the back. No, I'm not finna do that. I pay for it when I finna, if I need it, but for a spare tire, give me
Continue on
the
US
cheapest
41.
tire, trailer tire, whatever. Give me the cheapest one for that, because it's gonna be sitting out there. It's gonna be getting grind. It's gonna be getting rain, getting dirt. I'm not finna do all that for cheap tires. For an expensive tire, I do it for a cheap tire. Especially if I'm gonna get a brand new tire that's all needed like that. No, I'm gonna get it. And I'm gonna get 2 so I can put the 2 tires right next to each other. That's the other thing too. It got to be meaty, so I got to get two. And that's it. Because if that happened to me out there on the road, I'll put that spare tire on. But if I need a drive tire, I'm just gonna get 2 drive tires. And then I just have 2 spares sitting out there in the back. But I'm not just gonna get the tire just to be getting the tire and stuff. No, I'm not finna do that. No, I'm not finna do that. But anyway, that's what was going on. Weigh station closed. Woo, cool. Yeah, everybody stop at this weigh station. So yeah, man. This thing was kind of funny, man. Kind of funny. I was seeing, now that I saw how to do it, I know that I could do it if I have to do it to replace the S-cam. I know how to replace brakes, so that's nothing to replace brakes. And I got the bottle jack, and I got my impact driver to take the nuts and everything off, so I can take my tires off with my impact, and I got the rest of the tools to do it. So that's something that, if that happens again for that last one, because I got 3 new ones, so if that last one go, when I get back to Florida, I'm gonna order one, a new S-cam and everything like that, and then I go ahead and get another kit for the slack adjuster too, just in case some parts I can't use again. I have the parts that I need, just in case that happens again. I know I could be on the side of the road, and I know I just go ahead and just do it myself. This was just one of those type of things. I'm like, man. And the place was willing to work with me. They was. Now the tires, I ain't gonna be able to do. I won't be able to do the tires, but hopefully something like that happens. It don't happen like this particular stuff happened, but it happened like within 120 miles. Like within 120 miles. 3 tires gone. Only 1 tire was still nice and meaty. Trailer's Hunter was still nice and meaty. The other 3, gone, man. I was like, man, 3 tires? Whoo! If I didn't have that one, I would have been over $2,000. If I didn't have that one, yeah, man. I mean, whoo, can't prepare for everything, but prepare for some things. Y'all take it easy. I'll holler at you later, man.